Roland, what is your sense of the feeling out there this evening with these charges finally being filed?
Well, first of all, a lot of people, they were surprised that Angela Corey chose to go second-degree murder. Many folks thought that if there was going to be a charge, it was going to be manslaughter. A number of people are very pleased that this has gotten to this particular point. Remember, the parents said from day one they wanted to see an arrest. And Tom, people like me were outraged because the question came up, how was this guy never arrested? And so that really what drove lots of the emotion, lots of the attention. Not the question of, oh, he should be going to a trial, but simply how was it that he wasn't even arrested? That really was the impetus for so much of the energy and passion across this country and across the world.
So how do you think the community feels tonight?
Well, I mean, first of all, look, I've got more than 200,000 folks on Facebook and Twitter, and a lot of the comments are, thank goodness that this is taking place. Now it goes to the next step. Of course, people have more questions. How does she arrive at that? Is it going to be a fair process? But here's what I've made perfectly clear. You can ask all of those questions, but the bottom line is very simple. If he wasn't even charged, you would never even get to the possibility of a jury hearing this. And so that's where it should take place. So we should see a trial where you have stand your ground. If it comes out as part of the defense, it is adjudicated. The whole issue of self-defense as well. I did reach out to Joe Oliver, George Zimmerman's friend. He's not really commenting on this. He said, allow this thing to play itself out. One of the things that he said is that he still does not believe that race was a factor. Bottom line, when they go to court, it's not going to be a question of race being a factor. The question is, a 17-year-old was killed. How was he killed? And now people are saying, thank goodness that a jury will get to hear and we'll get to see all of the evidence to have an understanding of what took place on that fateful night in Sanford, Florida, on February 26th.
Do you think there's going to be a different reaction if this goes through trial and we actually reach the point if Mr. Zimmerman is found not guilty in this case?
Look, we have no idea what the reaction would be. That's the question of people's emotions. I will say what Ben Crump has said. I've been saying it. Others have been saying it. And that is that people should be respectful. There should be nonviolence. There shouldn't be any of this ridiculous drama out there. I don't care what the new Black Panthers have to say. I don't care what the KKK has to say. We have seen trials take place in this country. People know how to respond. And what you do is, if you don't like the outcome, there are other ways of going about it. And I'll say this for African Americans, we have fought for justice for a number of decades. And we have seen things take place, 16th Street Baptist Church, Medgar Evers, where things didn't go their way. But guess what? Those folks, they were convicted some 30, 40, 50 years later. And so sometimes you might have to wait. But I do think people will be respectful, but they will still allow their voices to be heard, which is only right, fair, and just.
Well, I know there'll be a lot of emotional and difficult days ahead for a lot of people and all of us. Roland Martin, thanks so much for joining us.